Prodigal son has returned.
Yes.
Have you done your Fantasy Grounds update, Joe?
I did the update on the train,
Nice.
but I've not done my character yet.
Coming to you live from
Yeah.
Where are you?
Stintsville, Ontario.
Okay. Well,
See, I even look like a reporter because I have to hold my microphone.
that's
It's good though
awesome, dude.
because it gets you right on it and you sound great. You actually do sound really
Oh
great.
yeah. It's the voice of the Gibson.
there's some distortion, but not to nitpick.
Yeah, well, that's probably because I've been smoking like a pack of cigars a day.
No, I mean like there actually is a harsh wobble in your voice. So going live and recording this, why would I bother with the opening banter? Well, not just because it's opening banter. So let's get some work. Let's get some shop done, oh fellow founders. First of all, I'm going to call for a 7:30 open as much as I can, and the Americans will sprinkle in, because not only as the portal had messed with your physiology, I think it might have messed with Messina's. And if he gets sleepy, he phases away.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. But wait, there's more. Doug is willing to return the show as long as he can have a solid Friday night. He obviously doesn't want to do like one episode and run away or get called in at 10, so that's understandable. So eventually, Doug
So he's
Baldwin...
in if you can commit.
Yeah, that's pretty nice way of putting it. Again, we wanted to try the players' core, the new rules with a party of 4. I didn't want to go into this with the 5 and 6 we had and go, wow, this is so easy. This is so great. Like, a proper play test, 4 players, but scheduling has been a bit off. So it's like, well, what if we only, we could have more than 4 players, but what if we only had 4 active at a time? Right?
Oh.
So something I want to try from now on is a 7:30 start. We'll start filming like I'm doing right now. We'll bring people in. Because there's always spell talk and things that are relevant that we're burning game time.
Do you have the game up, sir?
Yep, it's just coming up right now.
No, he does not yet.
It is.
I'm trying to load it.
It's literally loading. This is stalling. I don't want to take a break at 10. Mom and I talked, and she's like, I'll put a movie on at 9:30 and stay up till like just after 11, because it's like, if I can get these guys going 7:30, we're seriously gaming at 8, bang, 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 3 1-hour episodes, finish off just after 11. I could put her to bed and go to bed myself, because I'm working Saturdays now. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when we try to do the late slot, I'm faded. I'm done. I'm tapping out more often than next. So it's like, how, giving this some long and hard thought on one actually afternoon of driving, because I'm that clever.
Hard.
Yeah. Don't start. Don't just start. So this is what we're going to try. So why am I telling the podcast this? Because there's been more and more interest in what we stream, where we stream, and how often we stream. So we are trying to stream the alternate crew on Monday nights, playing Outlaws of Alkenstar, and I might just get those guys on early and try and do a bit of Starfinder with them. Because on this side, our plate is pretty full, especially since we just promised Joe Davis Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yep.
So I might do a little play testing in Starfinder on Monday. Any and all are welcome to join, boys.
Which would be fun, because I have never played through it.
What?
Rise of the Rune Lords.
No, me neither. I got, halfway through like the first book when Rollmongers was producing Clinton's Clore Classics. And then, Clinton and I had a bit of a falling out, as with Connor and myself. So instead of being a douchebag and demanding the rights like Disney, and because
Give me my stuff.
And because both Aiden wanted to play with Clinton, keep his character going, and Aiden playing with us and being a Jedi, I tried to take the high road. I turned the entire project over to them. I gave them all my footage, said, I'm releasing the rights. I will not claim this as Rollmongers anymore. And they didn't actually even cut out a Rollmongers production in the first season. They talk Rollmongers, still giving us free advertising. And I think they finally finished it. From what Aiden said, they were playing every Sunday night, 2 episodes, 1 game consistently.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but imagine how long it takes to do 1 campaign. Could you play 1 character that long? Like, I'm still stuck to the whole, yes, we have too many shows, and yes, we had a lot going on, and this shelf is coming up. But the variety, the characters that we've experienced thanks to you guys, the sheer magnitude and volume of the production that we've put out. We're closing in on 1,000 videos, 1,000 episodes between 11 shows that I've produced. Yeah.
Wow,
damn,
that's
bro.
impressive. That's a nice milestone.
But the thing is, like, will we ever get back to Dice for Dishonor? Well, you know how they say that one actor's holding out, or there's conditions about, like, this is what I'm facing. Half the cast want to be first edition, the other cast want to make it second edition.
Explosion wants to know what the 1,000 episode special is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's going to be Star Wars. I may or may not be cooking up another Christmas special. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I guess that's coming up soon.
Yeah. Well, honestly, Christmas has been so busy at my work that I've been turning over to Doug. So as our final episodes of season 6 that we've already shot, and if you really must know what they are, go to our Facebook pages because they're there. As they get released 3 a month, 10th, 20th, and 30th of every month, they pan out around November. And so that We Shot First doesn't compete with Doug's show, Rise the Consortium, also Star Wars Saga, under our good friend Doug Baldwin, where I get to play next to you guys. It's going to run for 2 months. It's going to run through that blackout season of craziness for FedEx that I just cannot handle barely playing, let alone showing up. And you know what I mean? So his show will run for 2 months. And then in the new year, Season 7, Star Wars Saga Edition Dawn of Defiance campaign, Book 7, Season 7 of 10 will launch sometime in the new year, within the first couple of months, I'm sure. For those who want to know about our Twitch, and we go live to our Facebook page, we go live to our Rollmongers YouTube page. I might try a month to month instead of a 2 month to 2 month. Right? And with this new 3 episode bang, like instead of playing 2 episodes and switching shows for a late slot, I can give Joeseph Davis an entire night of Rune Lords, which we are starting next week. So the whole night is going to be Rune Lords. Joe, where are you next week? Because we replaced you with Messina, much against my will. No, we'd love to have
Messina. Nope, that is fine. For myself, if I have next Friday off, that is fine. I can handle that.
You can play that. Okay. My concern is just having you like in and out, which completely can kill a show.
I know it can, but it's Rise of the Rune Lords. It's just for the commitment via work.
Yeah.
That's my issue right now.
Well, I would
hopefully everybody can understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
gotta make money.
No.
Before you have fun.
But like same thing with Ryan. Like it's not wise to put you in a new show, just like I wasn't putting Ryan in new shows, until that settles down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like having you cameo or
change my name, Jeff.
I might have. What did I change your name to?
Albrecht Snow Chugger.
Yeah. From the last couple we ran 3 episodes with that. You didn't even notice because of all the howling blizzard you were throwing around a couple episodes.
Oh, dude, it's such a cool spell. Like, man, second edition, like, it was smart. I honestly wonder if it was an intentional ploy for them to go, okay, for the first bit, we're gonna way overpower all of the martial classes because all we heard for the tail end of first edition was mages are way too overpowered, blah blah blah.
Really?
And they were
they were
They don't.
No, they were.
No, I think champions were overpowered. That was my only.
just because of the one trick pony move that just is like
Jesus Christ.
Decide.
Oh, God, man. When you're up against a single boss, it's pretty harsh. But honestly, if I had a serious problem with this, I wouldn't have brought Doug back. I would have asked him to change characters. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I actually was speaking to Doug Baldwin, thanked him for his cameo. He's going to take a step back so that Joe and Joe can take the spotlight tonight. And like I said, you all, even though we were blaming Gibson for his character starting this alternate phasing of characters. Oh, special shout out to my man Liam Hayward. He's one of our new FedEx employees. He works the line, and they send these guys out on road with some of us to do the large parcel. And he learned about the show, and he's checking it out with his girlfriend tonight. And Liam hails from the British Isles, as my ancestry does. So, we call him Potter, and he's got a Kent accent.
Cool.
Yeah. And he is new to the game. Like, he wants to know what D&D is. What I said, I can't tell you I play Pathfinder. But he wants to know.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. He wants, but he's a big Star Wars fan. This guy collects signatures. He has contacted so many celebrities politely through emails and gotten swag and signatures galore. That's his passion. I'm like, that is really cool. I have to tell the guys that. Well, I just told you. So there you go, Liam. So welcome, another nerd into the fold. Watching us from YouTube, and we are streaming live to YouTube Rollmongers Podcast Network, to Twitch, GM's Cut /Rollmongers, to my personal Jeff Ball Facebook page, Ontario, Canada, and of course to our official Dicewise Entertainment Facebook page, as well as other couple places that are, shall we say, in the works. Like we're streaming sometimes to Steam, sometimes to X, Twitter, that kind of thing, depending on how the feed goes. I was looking through the Facebook page, 55 to 75 hits a show if you leave them a couple of weeks. Now, I don't know if somebody just goes, what's this? It's a video. Oh, it's just them, and don't watch the whole thing. I have no way of knowing that. But it's heartening that there's, some bonus clicks here and there, as it were, as we go on. Oh, I was teasing these guys. Good evening, Mr. Messina.
Hello.
He's waving. There he is. And what
for once I didn't have to run my ass across the country to be here.
Hey, thanks.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was just telling the guys we're gonna try and play straight through so that you and I can get some sleep. No break at 10. I'm gonna hear Mom watch a movie at 9:30. Go. We're gonna try and run right to just past 11. I'm gonna try and do 3 solid episodes starting right now. Speaking of which,
we'll sleep enough when we're dead. Don't worry about that.
Speaking of which, gentlemen, I've run the clock on this stream and this opening spiel for a good 11 minutes. So ready or not, here we go. Let us pull up the map. Do you guys remember? That's okay. You can play by proxy. Your old character still counts. Oh, geez, I'm not even in the game. Technical difficulties. After making your way through the Desna Dreamward Station, and then I made Doug do it, and he was like, he found gorilla tracks, no reason. Think about it, Ryan.
Oh, I 100% understand it. You follow me, you will get confused AF. Like, wow, this is quite the entourage.
He hasn't been following the show since season 3 started, so he has no idea what's going on. So I had him wake up in the dream station and then phase in on top of not just Joe Gibson, but Joe Davis's other alternate cleric right in the middle of combat. And he performed admirably and tricked me, the bugger. But no, kudos, that's why we like having him around. Keeping me on my toes. Which is something I would like to challenge you, gentlemen. I notice you're very good at pulling out a new interesting ability to challenge me, but Doug's actual actions and tactics might even rival the legendary Gibson of late. So no, I put it to you. That's what you get for stepping away. People take your place. So I put it to you, gentlemen, continuing a combat with 3.5 people. Welcome to Kintargo. Nope, we're not in Kintargo. We're in Cypress Point. In Ravenel. Where's that? Well, it's Northern Charliax, where they cut a big scoop out of it. Rebellion! Because they don't want to worship nasty things. And on this flaming little town, we followed some flames and some chaos. And the slavers you found on the road, do you remember? Yep. They said, oh, help us. There's some people at the boathouse. There's some people in the smokehouse. We think there's some people on a boat. And we ran for the boat. As much as I'd like to split the party, now I'm ready for that. It's probably in your best interest to stay together and work through your split personality problem we got going on. Yeah? No? The thing?
Our party roulette.
It's okay.
About that. Like, give us a comment. Give us a shout out. Like, is this a show breaker? Is this better than just going, oh, well, we schlep them along? Like, because I really hate schlepping. I absolutely hate players playing other characters' players and just to have the numbers.
Hate's a strong word to use.
Sorry. Let me run some credits, and we'll talk about it behind the scenes. Oh, everyone. Oh, yeah, no, sing us in. Go right ahead. It's been a while.
Hey,
Were you seeing tiny bubbles? I hear that a lot from you lately. What?
tiny bubbles.
Yeah. Like
The classic.
Bubbles. I just sometimes sing random stuff because I'm weird like that.
there is a great spell. It's my wife's go-to spell, and you create aqueous orb. Aqueous orb. And you roll it over somebody. It's like putting them in a washing machine. Big or small, 2 medium, 1 large fry, and it just right. And if they don't drown or escape, it's a real pain in the ass and embarrassing. And she loves this spell. Now
Unless thing can breathe water.
Now imagine doing that in a modern urban fantasy setting as opposed to a medieval fantasy setting.
I believe that's called fire hose, isn't it?
No. Guys, let's get right back into it. During the battle, I would like to remind the audience that Neuros is stuck to the ceiling because of his cool ability called something.
Gecko's Grip.
Thank you.
No worries.
It's a spell.
Is it now?
It's a spell.
It is. Yeah. So it's the new language for spider climb.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to. I do need these translations because sometimes I think it's like a brand new ability that they threw in there and like, oh, that's neat.
It's called Gecko's Grip. If you're looking for a reference, compare it to Spider Climb, except without the name Spider Climb.
Maybe we shouldn't do this. I mean, should we honor PAIZO's attempt to get away from WOTC's Disney-like grip on things?
We're still in a transition period, and I can see it being confusing for some people because we are jumping into the new rule set.
If you're playing Pathfinder 2 and you're looking for a spell that you want to climb, very much like Spider Climb did, there's a cool spell called Gecko's Grip. I want to point you in that direction.
Okay. That's fair. Good evening, Mr. MalBurg. Why, a party of 4 has arrived for the table. I am ready to do some combat. It looks like we just finished Muros' turn? No.
We just got to it.
No, we didn't. I remember a third base slide from our wizard trying to get under a guy's cojones.
Yep.
Did you use...
He tried.
He tried. Did you use a wand of Dimension Door to get here, or did you use the Wand of Wonder?
I used the Wand of Dimension Door.
Okay.
To wink myself below deck.
Remind me when the combat is done to give... Everyone actually could give us some occult and arcane rolls when the combat is finished to make some observations of your current predicament and how interestingly fun, dangerous, on top of said dimensional transient phasic shifting character dilemma that using a Wand of Wonder from a wizard that did walk through the same portal might be.
It'll be a blast. I highly recommend it at every opportunity you can possibly do it.
Yeah, that's right. He points it at you, and you're like a dwarf for like 2 seconds. I'm free. Oh, no, damn it. Actually,
no. I've got faith in my magic.
Actually, isn't that part of Emperor's New Groove? He gets poofed back for like a second, and then he ends up being alive.
Again.
Yeah. Oh.
So, Muros.
Yeah.
Hanging from the ceiling, you are in the bow of the boat, hanging over top of a bunch of prisoners. You notice they're moving. They're trying to get closer to the combat, like edging on their chains and reaching and grasping, possibly towards you guys, towards their enemies. Just a lot of, now that you guys are down here and kind of like picked a spot,
yeah.
A lot of these slaves around you guys are like getting up, pulling on their restraints. Maybe they're trying to free themselves. Maybe they're trying to aid you. Who knows? But you notice like a big shift in the whole, okay, we're going to do this now. Now's our chance, you know. I'll give you that one for free. No perception check. What do you want to do? Guy below you, Dwarven Thug number 2.
Yep.
It is, where is he? He's taking a lot of hits. Not going to lie.
Yep. His dentist is going to make a lot of money after this combat.
Nice. What do you want to do?
I want to make his dentist rich.
All right. That would be awesome. Like archetype dentistry, you know, like the little elf in that Christmas special, right? Just go around and helping monsters.
Muros, the tooth harvester.
Oh, I'm the tooth fairy now, boys.
Muros. Actually, wasn't our goblin that was taking like hair and nail samples for creepy reasons?
Yeah. Trophies.
Skulls. I am strictly after teeth.
Okay.
That's it.
Sell them back to him.
So do you have pliers?
They're mine now.
Can you imagine that? He's just cracking his knuckles.
You can buy them if you want.
You got pliers, anesthesiac? Nope. Crack. Pliers? Nope. Crack. Crack the knuckles. A chair? Nope. And he just starts plowing the guy. Let's get those teeth out.
Where does it hurt? Let me point it out for you.
All right. Sorry. Without further ado, I've really stretched this already. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Muros.
I will. Okay. So will I be able to make a 5-foot adjustment so that I could get a bit of a flanking bonus from Alberic's noble efforts?
Yes, but remember we said that put you out of range?
Uh-huh.
Like I had you have you over top of him just to be in range of this guy. For
Then
you
can
to
I
be
just drop down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I will do then.
Okay. Give me some basic athletics or acrobatics. And more just to avoid because it's not stepping.
Mm-hmm.
More just to avoid
acrobatics for the Olympic dismount.
Yeah.
Superhero landing.
Unless you want to land on him. You want to land on him as a hit and then go, start your first.
No, maybe athletics to drag my junk across his face as I fall down.
I know, but isn't that going to hurt? He's going to end up on the ground holding his tenders.
If he rolls bad, I don't want to know what the suffrage will be.
It is called falling stone strike.
Yeah, actually, you
just saying. And it is bludgeoning.
That was good. But careful, as a reaction, there might be grazed nuts. So, sure. Falling Stone Strike. Welcome to the parody campaign.
All
right. Acrobatics or athletics?
You hear that sound? That's the sound of us bleeding patrons, but totally worth it.
No, that's the sound of laughter and mirth.
I swear, Messina, if I lose a patron in the next 3 days of this airing, I'm hitting you up for cash. Anyway, sorry. So do you want to drop on him or no? Just give me athletics.
No, beside him.
Okay, give me acrobatics.
Okay.
To stick the landing, please.
Gesticular landing, 33.
33. Whoosh, and you fall behind him. Your friend Albrecht is prone and tried to get under him, but technically I think that's a decent flank because you're so damn short, so sure. So let me make this guy off guard for the moment, really quick.
Oh, grazie.
And while we're doing that, a word from Andrew MalBurg as a mic test. Have you noticed any GM button changes in the new updates? Because they're flying through updates like mad. Every time I turn this up, there's update.
Yeah, it's been insane. I haven't seen any new buttons yet, but they have some cool new towers. I don't know if you guys seen those.
You tell.
The dice tower. It's kind of got like a cool new logo on it, and so you can kind of see I don't know, red. At least for me, it's red, and then it's got the tower, and it looks like it has the lights on inside of it.
Oh, there we go. Just drag it out here. Nice. Very, very nice, sir. So does it flash all spooky, or like a shadow goes by when you throw dice in it? Let's have those arcane and occult checks now, and I'll reveal results later. Whilst I make this dude off guard by pressing too many buttons and taking too much time during air. Off guard. Okay. Let's have your attack, please, Muros.
All right. Flurry of pigeons.
If you please.
Yes. Your fisticuff number 1. I am targeted, correct?
Yes, sir. You're good to go.
Thank you, sir. Flurry of blows. Oh, 2. Hi, friend. It's been so long.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I blew it on the acrobatics. All right, and my second flurry. Hey, that's not a 5. That's a 27. Woot woot. So that's a hit with the 27. Roll some damn. 16 points of damage. Could we get a fortitude check from him, please?
Ooh, resolving in what?
Stunned.
Okay.
From stunning strike.
I have disabled players having to not do their own rolls. Now, I don't know if this takes away Matt's ability to like get free rolls on monsters, but at least the players won't have dice pop up. They will have their chance to roll all kinds of saving throws, even when their friends attack them. Isn't that nice?
Hooray! I'm excited for it. How much PvP we having? DC 27, FYI.
Fortitude, 24, fail.
Stunned 1.
Okay. Now, since my turn has already been passed, that's going to have to come off later. That's going to cost me some actions. Well done, sir.
And I'll take one last attack at my lowest multi-attack penalty. I can't. Oh, wait. Should I? Yeah. The dice are with me. Dice of the cards. Heart of the dice? Something like that. Oh, fisticuff. Dice be good to me. Hey, that's I rolled a 19. That's a 29. That's a hito.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir. 15 to hit.
Okay.
Sorry, 15 damage resulted from the hit.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn. Ah!
Next
As
we
I go
have
crazy gnome style. Ah!
Dwarven Thug number 1. Suddenly, right before he goes, so we're going to do a little shift here. After Miros at 28, we're going to bring Vicar Niles back in at 27. And suddenly, Glug Glug snaps away during Miros' turn. And welcome back to the show, Joe Gibson.
Yay.
You were through the gate and totally victorious against those sneaks. And then the next thing you know, you're sitting in a tavern listening to some guy's sob story, but he knew he was talking to a cleric of Big CC. So in his cups didn't realize that maybe it was not the guy he started talking to a while ago, halfway through a story, but free drinks, you helped yourself to a few, and next thing you know, poof, you're back here into a battle. But your friends surround you, you're below decks of what seems to be a ship, and, incoming, while you're trying to get your bearings, a dwarf is advancing on you and tries to take a swing. What do you do? Actually, you know what I'll do? So that I'm not costing you actions, I'll say that he comes at you and goes, and then you can like react in case you have a reaction. So Dwarven Thug number 1 is coming to you. Now, do you remember how I said on Ryan's turn all the slaves that are all around act? They actually start kicking, grabbing, hitting, hindering, and becoming allies of the thugs, which suddenly activates their pack attack that I talked about last game. Isn't that interesting? In a little fading bit of DM niceness, I didn't activate this ability.
Wait. The slaves are fighting with the slavers?
Yes, the slaves are
Stockholm
fighting
syndrome.
for the slavers. Perhaps they were bullied into it. Perhaps you can just burn them.
Well, I mean, I've got some great AoE action I can throw out there to really thin their herd out.
Supposed to save these people. Does it make
Ram disagrees with that.
They don't look into it. Like, they look worried and panicked and frightened as they try to grab at your ankles and stay out of the dwarves' way, but unfortunately they technically become allies. Pack attack. A thug deals an extra 1d8 of damage to any creature that's within at least reach of 2 of its thug allies. So the guy sitting on the floor here who's kicking at your legs, and the guy that's technically, guess what? Crap. You poofed in well flanked, which makes Mr. Niles off guard for the moment. Welcome back to the show. Let's take your punishment.
I know. He's like poofing. Our cleric is poofing in place of our champion.
Hey,
this is not good.
I asked Doug to join tonight because I saw this coming, and he's like, "No, it's Joe. Let Joe have his fun." Okay. I'm thinking. Doug looked at the map, and went, "Screw that." I'm about to be flanked. So While off guard, getting your bearings, whip around, you just suddenly poof, you're below deck of a ship, and this guy whips a flail at you. 16 critical, dings you in the head. Bing! But hey, you know the difference between our champion and our cleric?
I have less hit points.
Our champion, yeah, our champion has full hit points because I can never hit him. You have 15 wounds. When did we poof him away? Did we not finish a battle?
No. It was mid battle. He poofed out.
Okay.
During the first hogs in the forest.
You missed. So you literally missed like 30 minutes or more of action. So, do you care to medicate yourself during that time, sir? Besides just drinking, I'll let him do some rolls. I'll let him boost his HP. You know, burn a spell for the day.
I'll just be.
You're not gonna burn a spell or anything, or use some little medicine on thine self.
No.
Okay. Here it comes. 2d6 plus 10 bludgeoning, which doubles it to 32 points, plus an additional d8 because where are we here? Pack attack. Boink. No, it just says d8. All right. Oof. I'll just throw one up here. 8 points for a total of 40. So with Niles has taken 32. I'll give him another 8, which brings you up to 55, if I'm not mistaken, sir.
I don't know yet. I'm still working on my character.
Yeah. I have a copy of you, so we're going with that. You had 15 wounds.
Okay.
32 brings you up to 47. The actual 8 from the pack attack. So you have 55 wounds and have currently 52 hit points. That is strike number 1.
I would like to use a reaction.
Sure.
Against strike number 1. Blood Vendetta. Titan 2.
Ooh.
Oh, this is the curse. You dare smite me?
Legacy or core?
This is core.
Oh.
And legacy.
Oh, no. Look at that, Matt. Somebody's powers carried over.
Some.
Isn't that helpful?
Lucky. I would be upset, but I'm so much more powerful than I was before. I can't be upset. So.
But okay. I need a will save, please. Against what's my spell DC? I don't know. I gotta look it up. 25.
Thug number 1. Come on down. Will save. 30.
Okay. So it's a pass.
Okay. You said okay. I thought you said no. I'm like, holy shit.
No. No, you must bow. No.
Okay. Sweet.
So it is not a crit. So he gets to take half the damage, which is a 4d6 persistent bleed damage. So he gets to take half.
So I still do all that to you, but I suffer the wounds myself.
Well,
so
you suffer
20,
some, yeah.
20 of them, yeah.
Well, 4d6, so.
Oh,
you
my.
take half. Oh.
Sorry, half of the damage I dealt to you, or do I just...
Nope, you take 4d6 half.
Oh, okay. Are you in? Do you want it, or you want me to just roll for you?
Yeah, can you roll? I'm trying to.
Sure.
I do not have a mouse, so it's fucking trying to use the
okay.
touchpad sucks.
11 points.
All right.
Okay, so you get dinged upside the head, and he swirls around, and he goes for your feet, and your blazing eyes curse him, and he falls over dead. Take that, bitch.
Sweet. These guys aren't very strong.
No, we've been beating on him for a little while.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, sure, just come in, 11 points of damage.
Mop it up.
These guys are
well, this is usually what happens to all my kills.
He's playing
Somebody
the
else
low
takes
black
them.
card.
Oh, sorry.
Finally.
My mistake.
Oh, isn't that dead?
Sorry. No, I'm looking at his wounds, and I'm like, oh, there's only 11 points difference. He falls over, like 11 points between his wounds and his current hit points, which are still 65. Take 11. Sorry, not dead.
Okay.
Sorry. My bad. Apologies. Get his hopes up.
Yep.
Okay, let's try that again. Okay, much better. So, reeling from the curse, he actually pauses a moment to get his bearings, re-perceives, and then uses his final action to try to sweep the leg, and uses his sweeping disarm trip weapon to use athletics against your reflex DC.
Sure.
Athletics 36
Well, that definitely beats mine.
against your 21. Yep. So
yeah, you think?
Niles is now prone, but I'm out of actions. Oh, but wait, what's this? Persistent damage to Dwarf Thug 1. I take 2 points of persistent damage from something going on. I was bleeding from somebody. And I fail my flat check with a natural 1. Who persisted me?
I believe
That was me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the Uber sniper.
He landed that mad crit on him, and there's a bolt sticking in his side. And
Okay, award for the most effects in one round, prone, off guard, and it's now Gibson's turn. Niles Albright, show us that Fraser Nightshadow is not anything but a mere carbon. Actually, I should make fun because Davis is in the chat. Hi, Davis. How's it going, man? Look, the original's here. Well, he's new. I really just try to pick on the Canadians. What do you want to do, Joe?
I will stand.
Lucky for you, we don't have attacks of opportunity.
No? Oh, sweet. I was getting all ready for that.
Yeah, they just watch you get up and you're like, oh, okay.
I was like, okay. And then, no attack of opportunity. Sweet. I will cast.
The other guy across from you is coming at you with his flail, looking to capitalize on your prone position, but he's too quick. He twists to his feet like a cat and casts.
Organ Sight.
What?
Would you like me to read this one for you?
Like dun 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 dun, Christy, or like organs.
Yep. As in, I see the target as it has been dissected and arrayed before me.
Oh, you like that, Messina? I could do like more Phantom of the Opera if you want.
No. The piping organ is truly the only organ we do need.
I cast or see organ and like falls out of the sky like an anvil on him. Well, okay, that's new in this new verse, you know. From now on, spells are what I think they are. There you go. I won't ask for explanation. I'll just make shit happen. Okay, you said organ sight. You see an organ right through the.
now, that would be an interesting podcast. Completely new system. Nobody reads anything. You just go by the titles of stuff.
No. Okay, we're all casters. We can make up our own spell names, but Jeff interprets it however he wants.
Yeah, but nothing crazy like.
Oh, no. It has to be an open for interpretation.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
I cast level 47. Death of the Beyond.
something in the beyond dies. About 47 of them.
Cast level 47. Instantaneous death with no saving throws.
A big rift window opens up and you see 47 innocent people die, and it's just an intimidation move. But plus 47.
I cast Wet Willie. Most of them thinking, wet finger in the ear. You're like, no, a man named Willie appears and he is soaked.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like, where am I?
Because I would just have you pee yourself and then your willy's wet. But anyway.
See?
Sorry, Gibson is waiting.
Stop, sure? Nope. Okay, as I stated, you see the target as though it has been dissected and arrayed before you for the duration.
Who's your target?
The thug who hit me.
Okay, we're gonna say we got two dwarves armed. We got the really nasty guy kicking at your shins. He's chained up, but you know.
No, the thug who actually hit me and threw me on the ground.
Dwarf, you're being attacked by dwarves.
Yeah, surprise. For the duration, I gain a +2 circumstance bonus to a medicine check against the target. That depends on its organs. If it has organs, I get to use the spell. If it doesn't have the organs, I don't. When I cast a spell, attempt a special recall knowledge check using medicine to spot and discern vital organ.
Okay.
Roll that for me, please, sir. Get a +2 bonus.
Okay, so you would like me to do recall knowledge on nature for a dwarf, maybe? What would people fall into?
Medicine check, probably.
Oh, the
Psych-
medicine check. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of what he was. Plus 19 for Mr. Gibson here. Rolls a 625. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so if I succeed, the next time I deal piercing or slashing damage to that target with a spell or strike, I deal 6d6 additional precision damage.
Go for the liver. A dwarven
And-
liver is huge. That's why they can drink. Look at the size of that thing.
But it lasts
Owie.
for 1 minute. So every time I hit, then I do a new recall check, and then I get the added bonus.
Oh, to target different organs. That's a mean spell.
So how many
costs
actions?
2 actions? That's
So you,
two.
so you stood as one action, and now
Yep,
you cast
and-
your spell.
Yep. Blah, 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 blah. I am done.
So he's just eyeballing them like a vampire.
Yep.
I can't help but feel he's looking at my kidneys.
Yeah, 2K each. Dwarven Thug number 3. Dwarven Thug number 3 steps forward, strides 10 feet to Albric, who is prone. Let me just
I
make
am.
sure that Albric is still prone. Yes, you are. Okay. Striding up to Albric, who is still prone, and flailing on you while you're prone, no pun intended, hits you with a 27 of
Ow.
flail, does 2d6 plus 10 points of damage, and does
Oh.
0 temporary absorbed.
Yeah, because I have temporary hit points. I don't anymore, but I still have 2.
Oh, wow. So he wails on you, and the vitality from the orc spraying his vitality from across the room that landed all over you just absorbs all the... Sorry.
Yes.
Was it laying on hands? What did he do?
No, it was that vampiric.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, it was a spell I casted, and it gave me temporary hit points that last 10 minutes.
Okay. So he beats the fangs off of you, and now your extra blah is gone.
Yes. Well, I still have two temporary hit points left. Go me.
Okay. Well, you know what else I got? Another attack, even at penalty. So go us. With a 7
Yes.
and a miss. And
Yes.
I moved to get here, so he is done. Which brings us finally to the real star of season 3, our secret weapon, Karam. Drew MalBurg, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Dude
I'm
hasn't spoke for
still-
42 minutes, but here he is. So glad he showed up early. Poor guy. Skipped his dinner just to watch us play for 40 minutes. That's why I said there's no rush.
No, I ate. Don't worry. All right. I am up high, and I'm still targeting Dwarf Thug number 1. Would like to take a shot at him.
Okay.
With a devised stratagem. For a 26.
Are you paying attention, Liam? This is literally the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock move where he plots out the battle, and I couldn't remember the name of the... This is it. Pay attention. Okay, go.
Niles is in the way. Nope, no, he's not. And I get a hit.
Completely unperturbed by the fact that...
For 18 damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of purple sneak dice. For those of you who don't remember, a 1 and a 6 is all he should have, but the little bugger's now pulling a 2, a 3, and another 3 from more multiple d6s because for some core begots reason, we can't prove, and I can't disprove why he gets his damn sneak attack damage, but we'll let it stand for now. Well done, sir.
Let's see. My last action.
Thug 1. Where's Thug 1? Thug 1?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try another shot.
He's hurting, but he's still there.
Yeah.
Dwarves are tough. Who knew this?
Regular dex for a 26 again. For hit. Now let's see if it does the damage rate. There we go. Just 2d6 for 14 damage.
Yes. Filling this guy full of arrows. Speaking of arrows, how many do you have? Have you taken some off? I hope you're keeping track. It's a thing.
Yeah. So
if only there was a burning town nearby where you could resupply, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I've shot like 15 arrows.
Okay. All right.
And that is me.
That is you. Well, we are currently at the end of round 11 because I kind of carried this through as like one giant fight just for funsies. Dwarven Thug number 4. The guy in the middle of the room who's kitty corner to Niles is going to take full advantage. But unlike the first guy who got it backwards, he tries to sweep the leg first. So get him down with my athletics against your 21. 25 sweeps the leg, gets you down. Scroll, 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 scroll. Niles, ping with the flag. Click. Are you hearing this, Fantasy Grounds? Of all your updates, I would really like you to make it easier for me to just make people prone. Thank you. Because it's not his turn. You got to scroll to the enemy. I don't know. Maybe there is something already baked in and we're just missing it. Readjust the flag to dwarf flag floor. Okay, dwarf flag floor. Blah, 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 blah. And now it's flailing time. But wait. 30 attack, trips, sweep. What? Huh. Why is it saying I'm tripping you? Interesting. I mean, I just hit the flail. Oh, okay. 30. Does that hit you, sir? I believe it does.
Yes, it does.
All right. Just critical. What? Because your AC's down to 20?
Oh, if he's prone, yeah.
Cool. And he's off guard, which I actually forgot to put on him. Because... Scroll. You see my plight here, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, he is still off guard. Okay. Scroll. Ah. Damage. Did not do critical damage. Interesting. Critical hit, but not critical damage. Huh. I don't think your AC is that low, to be honest. I would like to double check this. No, it's like 21 currently. So I'm not gonna let that crit count. I would rather err on the side of the player than beat you and have somebody go, oh look, mail in, he's not dead. Resurrection, and then you end up being another gnome and will not have it. So, what do we got here? A sweep, a whack. Yep. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in the negatives. So, plus 18 down to 25 still would have hit you. That gets to stand, but my third attack. Okay, so lucky for me, I don't have to take back any hits. But the last one, yeah, that's what I figured. That is a miss. A miss, sir. Which brings us down to Dwarf Thug number 2. I am off guard. Am I? Let's double check. Am I off guard? I am... Oh my god, I'm enfeebled, I'm off guard, I'm stunned, I'm so screwed up right now. The enfeebled one comes off because this is from the Paladin, and it's been around. So I believe I get to get rid of that. Off guard stays, stun stays, and I will take stunned off by costing an action right now. Boop. And now I only have 2 actions left. I have to say, flanking the prone wizard in front of me is probably my best go-to. I just... Tactically, it's sound to beat the wizard. Reactively, I should beat the guy that's beating on me. But now that these...
The crazy spider monkey? Wah!
True, but... I'll tell you 3 things about these dwarves. First of all, we're dwarves, and we're a group of them, which means we're disciplined. Second, we work for the Triad, which means we're afraid of them more than you. And third, we're 10th level creatures. These guys have grit. So staying the course and wailing on Matt, because I never really get a chance to. I mean, because I think this is what they would do. Chance to would do. Does that
me,
right?
us.
Let's make him off guard as we flank him, as one does. I feel like a Bob Ross painting. Now we'll just add a little dwarven flail there.
Had a happy little slam here and a happy little flail attack.
It's a happy little flail attack. He's already down, so I just start whacking on him. We wail on him for 32. Okay, I'm going to stop that. That's just creepy. 17 points to Muros.
Targeting me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bam! I told you wanted to hit me.
He reaches back and nails. nails. I reel back to hit the dwarf and I hit Muros, and I'm just going to keep it. So now I'm just going to go to my next attack, bashing Muros by mistake. Let him soak that up for you. You're welcome, Matt. By the way, I think Ryan gets a Christmas card this year. That was good. Targeting the wrong dude. Okay. Targeting the new dude. Okay. Attack number 2. Flail. I totally meant to do that. Hits the downed sorcerer about bloody time. And is temporarily absorbed with another 12. I thought you had 2 left, not 12 left.
2. I took 12.
Okay. So I just did 14.
Yeah. It took 2 temp off and then 12. Gave me 12 more wounds.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm seeing partially absorbed, and I thought it was absorbed 12 of the 14. I got confused there. I see. Though I hurt you. I mean, he hurt you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. At least he can't trip me.
That's true.
He tries to trip me, puts me back on my feet.
Well, because we're doing the pack attack today, you get an extra 8 points of damage.
Oh.
For a full 8. And so does our Messina, because they're surrounded by dudes. 4 points to Neros, 8 points to... would you guys look after that for me? Be a deer and hurt yourself for me.
Yep.
4 points to the druid.
Myself.
8 points to the wizard. Did I hit Niles earlier? With anything?
How earlier?
Like just round. No, brand new round, right? Yeah, no, I think we're all right. I just wonder if I owed him some extra D8s in there because of their pack tacking. Where are we? Thug 2. 1, 2, 3, and I think he's done. Right?
Hope so.
Let's have a look here. 32 to Muros, 1. And a 28 to you is 2. And no, I do have a third attack.
No, you don't. Stun, my dude.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you. Sorry. Elbrick.
That's me.
Meat grinder.
That's me.
Elbrick meat grinder. Elbrick. I think we're gonna change your name every game just to suit what's happening.
Floor chugger.
Floor snogger. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay laying where I am and spend all of my actions casting Blazing Bolt. Blazing Bolt is a wonderful spell. I can do it as a single, double, or triple action spell. Each action I spend gives me an extra target, and if I spend 2 or 3 actions, it takes it from 2d6 fire damage to 4d6 fire damage. So, I've got all the dudes targeted. Blazing Bolt. Big money. Did I hit? Hit. Did I hit them all? No, I missed one of them. Close, though. So it should automatically do the damage.
I don't see damages. I just see...
Oh,
hits.
that was not bad.
Oh,
okay,
like
so
3, 4, yeah, 17 to 3, 4, and 2. Thug.
it missed one of them, though. For Dwarf Thug 4 shouldn't take damage.
Oh, that's weird. Huh. Why is that?
Oh. It doesn't differentiate, maybe.
Okay. So, dude number 4, you owe me 17 hit points.
17,
that we turned to?
Yep. So 17 points of damage to Dwarf Thug 3 and Dwarf Thug 2, and that's all of my actions.
For a bunch of guys that are 10th level and like a decent amount of hit points, I wish they'd name them or something like just, Bob, Erskine, Roy. Something, this is a good battle. This is a nice tactical, When's the last time you were below decks roughing up with your kin? I don't know. Which brings us to...
better if they were dwarf triad thugs?
They are. That's exactly what they are.
If they were named that.
No, I mean real names. We could pull some cards. That's okay. Muros,
Hey! Stone stance. Flurry of blows.
Okay. Let me just make sure this guy has all the nasty effects up and running. I am off guard too. Yep, okay.
Excellent. First attack.
Go.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
37 points of damage.
Oh, look, this scrap of hair that I've pulled back with wheeling back my fist has brains in it. Oh, I seem to have killed him. Knife hand to the back of the... I'm sorry, would you describe your kill, please?
If I could reverse the order, he hits Albrecht, and then it's on the backswing, he hits me. But it's because I grab it, and then I just domer him with his own flail.
I got one better for you. It hits you, right? And you grab it after the hit, and you throw it hard, so it hits Albrecht and bounces back. Like it's not, it's you know what I mean? Like it bounces in his face.
It's still his number one thought.
Yeah, it is, because it hits him in the face and kills him. Nicely done. And and we sing the Dwarven I Become Difficult Terrain song. Okay.
If you...
And I am no longer flanked.
That's true.
That is true.
But our friends, we have friends that are wailing and scraping and clawing and sorry, I'm so sorry.
How high is the ceiling?
Under here, I think it's 8 feet. 7 feet?
8 feet. I would like to sproing it, please.
Okay.
Or wait, I have a pile of movement. I just run up the wall like, cartoon style. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right. How about the mast? It's right here, and there's a bare spot. You step over, you go right up the mast. Yeah. So 5, 10, 15 puts you upside down on the roof.
Yeah, I'm aiming to be over by, but I want to flank Dwarf Thug 3 now.
15, 20, 25, 30, 40? Like that? And then just drop
movement
again?
Speed of 45.
Yeah,
if my movement allows that.
Drop, sure.
Yeah.
Puff.
So from his perspective, I kind of run off into the shadows.
Well, to get technical, you drop 5 feet, and then you're falling, and you will just cover it with another acrobatic roll.
Right. Oh, I have catfall, so.
What does that do?
It makes it me treat falls as less. Let me bring it up for definition. It has been a moment since we've read it. Catfall. Boop, boop. Your cat-like aerial acrobatics allow you to cushion your falls. Treat falls as if they were 10 feet shorter. If you're an expert in acrobatics, treat falls as if they're 25 feet shorter. If you're 50 feet shorter, if you're a master. If you're legendary in acrobatics, you always land your feet and don't take damage regardless of the distance of the fall.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, acrobatics. Yeah. I am current.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
you know what he's envisioning? All the times he can chuck you off a cliff in anger and it'll be okay tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see him in a few hours.
Cool off. So will I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do next? That's 3, right?
Set the off guard.
2?
Set the off guard.
Oh, right. Hang on 1 second.
And take my at it.
Well, no, I went
still
stone
off guard.
stance.
You're flanked by slaves.
I flurried and then I moved. So that's kind of all my actions.
Okay.
That's it.
You know, Dwarven Thug number 3 is now officially off guard. It's funny because he was on guard duty and now this happens. No? Okay. I guess I was reaching.
Time for a pint.
Muros is finished, bringing us to Dwarven Thug 1. Bringing us back to Mr. Joe Gibson. Oh, how we've missed you. Oh, we've missed flailing on you and doing all these things, even though we're not exactly from that 5 king of that side of that mountain. I don't know why we're talking like this. Dwarven Thug number 1 calls out to his cousin and says, "Pin him down, cousin!" Right. And they try to draw manacles and do an efficient capture. What's an efficient capture, you say? Well, has manacles in hand. I've had them out and I've had my flail, and I've been flailing away, and I've just been hanging on to these suckers, but now it's time. Attempt to bind a creature's wrist and ankles with manacles. The thug must succeed an attack roll with a plus 18 modifier against your DC. So, I'm going to put an 18 in the box, and I'm going to drop a natural 1. So he tries to slap the cuffs on you and fails, and it's 3 actions to try to bind you with these things to give you all kinds of spell casting and flat checks and stuff. So he tries to get you pinned. And
Stop worming about, would you?
yeah. And then he takes 2 points of persistent damage and fails his next flat check with a 10, which brings us to the man himself, Vicar Niles.
Okay. Once again, I will stand.
Okay. Allow me to remove your prone.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then I would like to strike the thug that I cast my spell.
But
on.
1? Yep.
Blaster, yes.
Okay.
You can do that for me, please, sir. I'm still working.
Okay. Strike with your...
With my rapier.
Okay. I was nice and have you guys like weapons out type of thing. You got a flaggard in one hand. Ding. Pull your weapon.
Fine. I pull my weapon
Thank
and then
you.
I strike the person.
Well, Doug was clever. He's like, I pull out my javelin and I'm poking at the portal with it, making sparks. And then he appears and he's like, I got my weapon out. I was like, oh, damn it, you bastard. That was worthy of Gibson himself. So now we'll make Gibson pay. And he pulls his weapon. Thank you. And then we attack. Plus 15. That's not bad. Strike. 19.
Should be plus 17.
Okay. Well, you did hit.
Sweet.
Well, now comes 2d4 plus 3 piercing, cold, iron, and magic damage.
2d6, dude. It's a rapier. It's not a...
Hey, and I'm just pushing what's on the sheet.
Oh, it's not a dagger.
Okay.
That's a dagger.
Oh, okay. That's what your
Yeah.
your rapier isn't here. I've got your dagger. Okay. So where's activities? Huh. Inventory? Oh, your rapier's not on here. Oh, that's right. You reach for your rapier, and remember how I gave you all his gear to Davis? You reach for your rapier, it's not here. Because all the story gear's on Davis. So pulling your dagger, yeah, that's okay. That's it. Well, I have 2 fresh guys. You're a ghost in a shell, literally, so it's fine. Pulling your dagger with a rapier should be, damn it, and stabbing 7 points. Someone's going to pay. And you do 7 points of damage, and your first strike, and your next action
Is my organ
you got it.
takes effect.
Sorry. So what happens then?
He gets to... I pull it back up. He gets to take 6d6 additional piercing damage.
6d6 additional piercing damage.
Yes.
Okay.
As I stab him in a vital organ with my dagger.
3.
I don't know why I have a
6.
dagger, but hey, whatever.
30 points.
30 points. Sweet.
One might argue that since I shifted your gear, left it here, and he came here, that your rapier is still here. But I'll also argue that you could still roll 2 2s on 6s, so I'm not taking that back. Not after another 30 points of damage come my way. But we'll see you have your rapier back. I'm not going to be a total dick. Where is my guy? Sorry here. So 30 points, sir. And this is going to Dwarven Thug 1 because your spell has lingering next door and conditional on a hit. That's kind of neat though, because he could miss and like all that spell could be for naught, right? He literally, because people are like, oh my god, that's so damn. It's like he could have done 30 points last round, but all he did was cast a spell. And then that possible damage is totally dependent on a possible hit in this round. And that, so it looks overpowered, but if you do the math, it's not. It's actually, it's high risk, high reward.
What
No,
level
because
spell is it?
That's heightened to 5th.
Yeah.
But it's because it's 2 actions. So you cast that first and then you strike using your full attack bonus. So it's,
Well,
I have to keep standing up.
be dagger or rapier, because of this curse, you slay him.
Yeah.
does a man slayed by the actual blood curse damage look like, Joe? Describe your kill.
I pierce him in the heart.
No, I know, but like
That's
it's the curse. It's actually the curse that kills him. So is there any
No,
visual?
it's the organ site. No, it's the organ site. I get to.
Oh, right. I'm
see
sorry.
where the vital
I'm
organs
sorry.
are.
Okay, so yeah, his liver spills out. Or a heart, sorry.
Yeah, heart.
Pulls it out. That looks different than the spell showed me.
Anime blood spray across all the slaves on that side of the
Yes,
ship.
yes.
Unfortunate.
GM's description.
I might also argue, since you've been such a good sport, that I had Foresight show up the way you were currently rapier away. When he left the field, he had rapier in hand in the middle of a battle, and you come back, so rapier's in hand, and you would give you an action. So, with one action left,
With one action left,
you want to turn on the last guy?
yes. So I don't have the map up. Is he
Oh,
within
thug.
range?
So yeah, you've been flanked by 2 thugs.
Okay, then
That's
I
why we're
will-
laughing at Doug.
I will pivot and strike at the next one,
All right.
taking my penalties.
Okay. Pretending that this is a rapier by giving it +2, and then using the 15 +2 for 17, and smacking this guy with a 19 for a critical.
Sweet.
Yes. And then rolling. So you would do 2d6 +3 normally?
Normally, but with a crit with a rapier, it is a deadly weapon.
So how many d6s? 4, and then a d8?
Yes.
So
D8. Yeah.
So 4d6 for 10, a d8 for 3, and then the strength doubles to 6.
Yeah.
So 19.
And I am done.
19 to thug number 4. Scroll. Brings me up to 37 wounds. Nice hit, but there's a whole bunch of me still standing.
That's fine.
Oh, Gibson still got it. Dwarven thug number 3. Okay, I saw what happened when I flail around and people grab our toys. And now this little bugger's behind me. I'm not going to try and hit you. I am going to continue to wail at the sorcerer because we still think... Oh, you know what? No. We will target Neros. You killed my kin. And we're paid like a flat rate. And, less is just more. And that it was his turn to do the dishes, etc. So he turns on Neros with a flail. And misses with a 2. And frustratedly flails him again with a hit. Let's see if this little bugger bleeds. 2d6 plus 10 damage. Gets 15 points on Neros.
I like to take a reaction to flinch, and mayhaps something might happen.
Trying to spend a
Hey.
patron point or something? What are you doing?
No, remember, I'm a gnome. Shit. I react differently to the world. What's it called? Unexpected shift. Flat DC is 16. Never mind. Everything happens as you described it.
Okay, so
I just flinch.
is the flat check for me to roll to hit you, or is it just the odd chance that you shift in time?
Well, it says roll. Your supernatural connection sometimes causes you to pace from reality while under threat, disappearing for a split second and reappearing, often surprising you as much as your enemies. Roll a DC 16 flat check. On success, you gain resistance to all damage equal to your level. Against a triggering effect, you gain a +2 circumstantial bonus to saving throws against the effect until the start of your next turn.
That's
You also
definitely-
gain the dazzle
yeah.
condition.
That's definitely an issue, not ish me. A swing with a 24 and a miss, which brings us to Karam.
I can't see anyone anymore.
No, you can't. You want to move?
Yeah, I'd like to.
You do see the cleric do a 180 and start stabbing somebody at somebody like pivot to you. You could move around the top of the deck 5, 10, 15 feet and then just start shooting down in again, hoping there's something there.
Yeah, let's try that first. We'll move around and see if I can see anyone.
Okay. Now the battle is joined, and your friends are free spotters. I'm not going to cost you a perception to spot them because they're in battle, being loud, and so it's freebie. So you move around, and yes, there is a dwarf in the open. Well, open to you.
All right, I will use device stratagem to try to hit him.
Okay.
There's no way to hit him.
Critical
Zero way. He's
Which
like a
dwarf
wall.
is it? They all look the same down there. Are they
Now,
friends?
here is a question I have about device stratagem, because you're not actually making the attack. Do you actually critically miss? Does that cost him the action?
So what?
I guess
Basically, what it
technically it
is.
costs him the action using the stratagem and it missing.
Yeah, so I don't have to actually take the roll unless I try to hit this particular enemy. If I try to hit a different enemy, I can just roll normally and not use that nat one.
Oh, okay.
So if they were shoulder to shoulder, he could like bungle this and go, oh, well, I'll just blindly shoot at the guy beside him. But
Yeah.
because he took the thought pattern, it's kind of locked in. It's like if I shoot, I take the, because otherwise it would give you 2 rolls on a single attack and you would always have an advantage. So that's a kind of cool balancing. Okay. As a final action, you jump in, perceive. What do you want to do?
Can I see the other dwarf?
Oh, you know what? Critically miss usually costs an action, and that will carry over next
That's
time.
what I was asking, but he didn't
Yeah.
actually make the attack. He just thought about it.
I could see it being like I think about it too long.
Well,
Even
even
I'm
if
stuck on
if
it.
he starts searching for a brand new dwarf that's not obvious, that's an action to perceive beyond the. So I'm gonna say you just kneel down and have a good look. Get the battlefield in you, because from his covered position way up top where he's practically immune, he has a very angled and narrow view of the battlefield. Now he's shifted 90 degrees. He's trying to look at a whole other scene, perception to view, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Why is it such a strong word to use, right?
What's stronger than hate?
Love?
Stronger in the same direction.
Beer? Doesn't that lead to anger?
Wait, no, Joe's here. You can't talk like that. Joe's here, Chip.
Wait a minute, is Joe breaking his own rule of thou shalt not speak of Star Wars during?
I wasn't stating anything Star Wars.
Oh, okay.